And as we begin this week and a half of spending time with the people who we care most about in the world, to share some thoughts that I've been having about vacations and how to make the best use of our time together. So first item that came to my mind was our use of technology. Life has become so busy, and part of that is because we're so connected all the time to work, to friends, to school, and that constant checking on how things are and checking emails and feeling an obligation to answer emails so quickly has made our lives really very busy and sometimes created distance between ourselves and our families. So some of the thoughts I've been having about vacation is we really should spend a little bit of time in the beginning of vacation talking to our families about our use of our technologies. If we're lucky, everyone will agree to have a technology-free vacation and we'll really get a chance to reconnect as a family, and that would be ideal. But we don't necessarily always live in an ideal world, so the second best would be to set some boundaries in terms of our technology use. When do we have our smart devices with us, and when do we leave them on the side to focus on the people that we have right in front of us? And if we could all agree on a time where it would be a technology-free zone, that would give us that perfect opportunity to spend that time together. And moms and dad, if you need it because you need to stay connected to work in today's day and age, or connected to a family member who is still at home, so then let your children know that you're only going to pick up your phone at this time if this person calls, and you're really focused on them and spending a quality vacation with them. The other thing I was thinking about is posting. We all spend time doing things that are important, and sometimes, especially young people, feel if you didn't post it, it didn't happen. But we all know it's not true, and we know that some of the best moments that we have in our lives happen on Shabbat and Yom Tov, and we can't take pictures, and somehow we have phenomenal memories of that time with family and extended family and friends, with the community. So take a few moments to talk about, as a family, when do we take pictures and when do we post those pictures, and create a sense of privacy in a world where privacy has really been taken away from us. In addition to that, if you're traveling with teens and they want to spend time with their friends, as teens tend to want to do, and we acknowledge it and we appreciate it, create some check-in times with your teens where they have to come and see you, say, hi mom, hi dad, how you doing? And you could see how they are, not just on a phone, not just on a text message, but you actually see your teen and spend a few minutes just catching up on what happened so far today, and then send them back off to hang out with their friends and enjoy themselves. But in addition to that, talk about family expectations before you send them out. If you want your son to be at Mincha with you, so then tell him that you want him to be at Mincha, that you're going to be at Mincha at a particular time and you want him to be there with you. If you want everybody to be together, either for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or all three, make sure your teen knows what your expectations are to begin with. And let your teen know that you're there for them. If they find themselves in a situation where they're uncomfortable, that they can always say to their friends, oh, I have to go check in with mom. And lastly, create a code word with your kids. If they're in a situation where they find themselves not comfortable with what's happening, or they want you to come around and kind of save them from that situation, set up how exactly you would have that done so that your teen knows that you're there for them and they can experience a healthy, safe, and rejuvenating vacation. Looking forward to seeing everyone when you get back.